Dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yup, what's good, original crew, man? We're back today, man. We got a new Sunny V2. We got how microtransactions destroyed Plants versus Zombies. You don't know anything about Plants versus Zombies? I ain't even heard of it. Is this a game? Sonny, where your topics be coming from, bro? Because I be confused sometimes. I be like, I ain't never heard of this, man. Plants versus Zombies?
You learn something new every day, huh?
Yeah, let's check it out. But before we do, always make sure you check out the links in the description box.
Down below.
You already know where to go if you want to first support. All you got to do is check out down below. Also, if you enjoyed today's visuals,
like it with a thumbs up.
But hey, man, let's hop into it. Let's check it out. Let's see what Sonny got cooked up for us today. You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's get it.
Plants vs. Zombies 1 was truly video game perfection. Reviewers couldn't find even one thing wrong with its simple addictive gameplay. Compare this to the recent Plants vs. Zombies 3, which people have called a game that straight up comes from a garbage can, in which watching 30-second ads for double coin rewards is more fun than the game itself. Let's explore how Plants vs. Zombies eventually lost its way from an amazing tower defense game fall into the extremely predatory mobile game landscape. Firstly, what made the original so damn good? At a price of just $2.99 in the App Store, with no ads or extra in-game purchases, Plants vs. Zombies 1 was simply amazing value. The easy first level gets players addicted immediately.
In just one level, the game already indoctrinates you into its gameplay cycle flawlessly and in a fun way.
With one 5-star review writing, I won't say that the game is a cakewalk, but it isn't particularly challenging either. Still, the game offers enough mental stimulation that I never once grew bored. This is due to the game's incredible variety, offering loads of different plants, zombies, and music, with comments stating the soundtrack alone is enough to make you want the game. This makes it so entrancing that people can play for hours, which led to crazy commercial success. In addition to almost perfect professional reviews, Plants vs. Zombies became the highest rated App Store product, having sold more than 300,000 copies in its first 9 days available, a new App Store launch record. Developers expanded the game to 13 other platforms, creating so much success for PopCap Games that'd be bought by EA for $650 million. Yep, EA. The company was such.
Nah, that's crazy. That's crazy. EA Sport? What? That's. She just shaking her head. She don't
I know what EA.
What's the EA?
EA Sports. Get it? I know what EA is.
Agreed. There's an entire Wikipedia page dedicated to criticism of the company. People have called their use of microtransactions a plague, which sadly began to infect Plants vs. Zombies. Because on the 15th of August 2013, Plants vs. Zombies 2 came out, with one key difference compared to the first.
PopCap found a way to cram this game with as many in-app purchases and microtransactions as humanly possible, to the point where it's too much of a hindrance for me to actually enjoy the game.
Plants vs. Zombies 2 features microtransactions. Unlike in the previous entries to the series,
a lot of times that can be a problem. Microtransactions can be a problem for a lot of games, and that's where the downfall of a lot of games start. I think similar to like 2K, with when they're trying to overly push, like you already got, like, say for instance games like that, like 2K, you already got to buy the game. The games don't get cheaper; they get more expensive. And so each year you're spending this money, you want to have fun. You know what I'm saying? Now some in-app, you know what I'm saying? Like, say if you wanted some high-end, like, custom shoes or something like that, 99 cents for you get, like, you know, we already gave you Jordans, but if you want certain style Jordans in there, you get, like, you know what I'm saying? That would make sense. You know what I'm saying? But having to pay for, if I want, you know what I'm saying? Like, the in-app purchases be overly doing it. That's when I play what I play on 2K, and because I'm not finna pay money for other stuff. I'll be damn.
On top of.
Yeah, I already give you enough for the game. I'm not finna give you all, like, no. Now, I do know some people do it. Yeah. And a lot of people do it because, for one, they get they can write off on their taxes. Because, you know what I'm saying, it's a business for those who play the game. But for the regular consumers, y'all need to stop Like y'all be trying to keep up with the creators and what they got going on when y'all financially just can't. Because they're also making money off the game, but also are writing these purchases off on taxes.
Yeah.
You're not. So it makes no point.
Mm-hmm.
But that'd be the downfall of a lot of games, though.
Zombies 2 features microtransactions. Unlike in the previous entries to the series, new plants can be purchased with real money, as well as upgrades and coins. These items can also be bought in bundles to save some money. Certain plants could only be accessed using cold hard cash, and while coins could be natural.
And then my thing is, if y'all gonna have it like that, where it's either I can upgrade fast by paying, or let me grind it out and then I can upgrade. Me, I'm a grind it out type of person. I'm a grind. I'm not gonna pay for an upgrade.
Right.
But if I can only have access to these for upgrade payment, I don't want to pay. I don't want to play the game. Yeah. You know.
Certain plants could only be accessed using cold hard cash, and while coins could be naturally earned in-game, you could pay up to $52 to instantly unlock them. The Pirate Seas and Wild West levels can also be unlocked without earning all of the required stars. They cost $5.49 each to instantly access. More controversial for whatever reason was the game's new art style. People argued that every single character looked to be designed by a totally different person, each of whom had their own way of drawing. There's full videos dedicated to the poorly designed plants, with the excessive discussion about this flaw being a meme within the community. This was because they'd hired a whole new team of designers, and under suspicious circumstances fired George Fan, who designed PvZ1 all by himself. Well, an article later confirmed EA fired Plants vs Zombies creator for refusing microtransactions in sequel, explaining that George had lost his job as he didn't agree with the pay-to-win model. He'd partially confirmed this by tweeting, regarding recent rumors, "It is true I was laid off by EA/PopCap, and also true that I was against making PvZ2 a freemium game. That's all I'll say on the matter for now. Sure do miss paying."
That one tweet right there ruins the whole game.
What you said?
Because the creator already throwing y'all
Right.
for a game once, and unlocking cool things by actually, you know, playing that game. You and me both, man. These elements led to videos claiming Plants vs Zombies 1 is better than Plants vs Zombies 2, but that's not to say that the second game was awful. It featured so many different plants it's hard to even count them, and offered 312 levels compared to just 50 in PvZ1. These PvZ2 levels were each set at varying levels of difficulty, better serving a wider range of players. The second game therefore also received amazing feedback, with critics stating the game is just as enjoyable without spending a dime, and that you'll only need to pay if you're exceptionally impatient or just not very good at these kind of games. The microtransaction model also meant the game was totally free, leading to 25 million downloads in the first 2 weeks, more than PvZ1 had achieved in 4 years. In fact, according to Hey I'm Jay, for every dollar the original was making, PvZ2 made 26,000. They'd therefore make the original free for every player, although this meant people would be paying with their time.
It's free now, which naturally means that the game absolutely bombards you with ads. God, I love mobile games. There are ads before and after levels now, and even during, where the game tries to distract you as much as possible to watch a video for an extra item.
Before every level you have to watch an unskippable ad, then sit there prompted to download what you watched. At the end of every level, you're forced to briefly play a different mobile game, with the hope that you'll download it later. Items can be earned by watching further ads, which are even served to those who initially paid for the game. You could say it's even more annoying than the microtransaction model, which was earning so much money for PvZ2 that start to build Plants vs Zombies 3. In the meantime, developers took a detour and put out Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare. This third-person shooter was certainly different, but extremely well received, achieving consistent reviews of 7 out of 10 or higher. Garden Warfare was surprisingly amazing. I remember spending definitely over 500 hours grinding it as a kid. They'd therefore release Garden Warfare 2 which was even more successful than the first, confirming the third-person shooter style was perfect for the series. So when they announced what was basically Garden Warfare 3, developers likely expected another successful title. It was called Plants vs. Zombies Battle for Neighborville, which featured an epic trailer in 2019, gaining over 15 million views from super excited fans, but with people eventually stating,
This whole trailer was fantastic and I love it. Too bad I love the trailer more than the game.
the game was a total flop. Plants vs. Zombies Battle for Neighborville is one of the worst games you've never heard of. Extensive posts like this called it a complete and utter disaster in almost every way, and one of, if not the worst multiplayer game I have played in 2019. It referenced problems such as bugs and graphical errors, textures and map design are absolutely horrible, whilst the characters all control awfully and feel very unenergetic since the sound design is absolutely garbage. Then of course there were the microtransactions.
These need to be unlocked, and the way you unlock these characters is through a specific challenge called giving EA $30. But the game already costs $30 to buy, and you expect players to spend that twice in order to play the new characters?
As mentioned, the game already cost $40, but demanded an extra $30 to unlock every character, which could be unlocked by grinding the game, but would take about 3 months to earn one costume. Players
What?
Nah,
Is it worth it?
that's insane.
No. That's
No. Hell no.
or dismiss the game completely. Writing as a player who played the 2 previous games of this one, I can say that this game is a joke on the Plants vs. Zombies franchise. Bad graphics, boring gameplay, boring characters. Compared to Garden Warfare 1 and 2, this game is very bad. They'd therefore stop updating it after only 11 months, leading to comments like it is so sad how fast this game died. If it had a little more time to develop and didn't have microtransactions, then it would have never disappeared. But apparently the franchise didn't learn their lesson, as during that very same year, Plants vs. Zombies 3 was nearing completion. They'd had 7 full years since PvZ 2, setting high expectations for PvZ 3. However, when the first bit of gameplay was posted to YouTube, people instantly disliked it. PvZ 1, skill. PvZ 2, wallet. PvZ 3 won't download it. Why? For starters, the game was now in portrait, which to be honest was probably more convenient, but at the same time it looked extremely weird. The lawn is literally horizontal. Why? Why is the display vertical? The game had also gone from 2D to 3D and had another change in art style, prompting memes such as this. It is evolving just backwards. The new pea shooter model looked absolutely awful, which sadly couldn't be upgraded through microtransactions. With videos like Plants vs. Zombies 3 is mechanically broken, gaining over 2 million views, PvZ 3 was taken off the App Store. They'd re-release it 1 year later, to which people said compared to the alpha this looks great, however again it still wasn't good enough.
Oh, dang.
This happened again in 2022, then again in 2024, receiving the same feedback at every single point.
Yo,
the game
that's
was simply
crazy.
boring.
There is just nothing to do in this game, man, besides grind the stupid main quest that just sucks. 90-something levels of doing the same thing over and over and over is so boring.
I've just spent 3 hours playing the 4th beta of PvZ 3, and I gotta say, how does EA get away with this? The game is 10,000% dumbed down, no more collecting plants, no more input on plant choosing, sun is now worth 1 and plants cost 1 to 5 plus, animations feel capped at 10 FPS, gameplay feels unfun. Others complained it just had a scummy feeling.
Right out of the gate, it seems to just have that manipulative mobile game feel about it. You know that feeling.
Everything about this game feels off. It's like I'm watching an App Store ripoff of PvZ. As a result, it's still in development 5 years after its first alpha launch.
Child.
That's insane, bro.
Just hang it up. Be like, okay, maybe this not gonna work.
That's insane. Yeah, what you just said though, sometimes you gotta come to the realization like it just ain't gonna work, man. We gotta hang it up and just cut our losses. But with a company like EA,
Yeah.
I don't see them just cut it.
No.
Like I don't
We
think.
gonna keep going till we get it right. And I mean,
Oh yeah.
it is what it is, I guess.
That's crazy though, man.
Yeah.
Y'all spam us up in the comments. Y'all let us know y'all thoughts and opinions about it for us in the comment section down below. But until next time, y'all know how it go, man. I do go by the name DJ New Kid. This is
Sierra Nicole.
We are.
Kid and C.
We are.
Peace.
Ain't no time to kick it, got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar, 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 dollar.